in this video. The Bitcoin decision time, which you mentioned the other day, has started playing out exactly. But right now, guys, where is the Bitcoin price headed and what are the levels that we should be monitoring, especially following the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve? Well, stay tuned to know more. So, hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video and let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba sa ating previous analysis, what we were monitoring was this converging moving averages in the 4-hour time frame. Kasi look at this. Dito sa ating 4-hour time frame, all moving averages are starting to move together, and those are typical signs that we are going to see a massive move. It's a 50-50 move, either a bullish or bearish movement. And look at this, guys. After that 50-50 move, look at this. After this converging movement, the Bitcoin price has started playing a massive move exactly the moment we mentioned that we have a Bitcoin decision time. So congratulations if you have traded this volatility. And diba, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na always be patient lang talaga. And in times like this na indecisive yung ating Bitcoin price action, you have to wait for a massive breakdown talaga. Diba sabi natin sa previous video, the reason na we have to monitor this is because of this historical data na pinakita ko sa inyo previously. Siguro let's try to look at this in the 4-hour time frame further. And let's try to look back in time. Ito yung dahilan na bakit sinasabi ko sa inyo na maging prepared kayo doon. Kasi look at this. Sa mga previous movement to Bitcoin, whenever that the moving averages are converging, ayan o, saka tayo nakita na malaking move to the downside. Same goes dito. Nag-converge yung moving averages. We saw a move to the downside. Ito naman, nag-converge naman. Pero look at this, we saw a move to the upside naman. So, diba ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na whenever the moving averages are converging, that is the time when we are going to expect a massive move, either a bullish or bearish move. But right now, we have started playing out bearish dito. So right now, where is the Bitcoin price headed regarding this price action na nakikita natin? Well, if you're going to look at this as of now, if you're going to look at the sell volume, mas konti na yung sell volume natin ngayon as compared sa mga previous na pagbagsak ni Bitcoin. So look at this. Even though na the Bitcoin price is declining, look at that. It's declining, but the volume is not getting a lot of sell volume. So in this case, this could actually be indicating na sellers are getting exhausted sa ating crypto market. Looking at this in the daily time frame, let's try to look at this in the daily. Kasi if we're going to look at the RSI, try to look at this RSI. RSI is actually getting oversold, but ang kagandaan dito is yung ating current RSI is higher than the previous RSI natin. So this could actually potentially indicate na we are actually having a lot of strength dito sa ating Bitcoin price. So in this case, medyo huli na kung mag-short ka. And I don't think selling is a recommended move dito. Kasi look at this. If let's say we are going to get a daily candle close tomorrow na color green, or let's say yung susunod na ating daily candle close ay magiging color green dito. At ang nangyari is nagkaroon tayo ng ganyang price action na pababa. At the same time, the RSI is increasing. Ito, let's say nag-increase si RSI following this current movement. And if let's say ganyan yung nangyari, then that could be a potential bullish divergence. So right now, the next thing now, what we are going to wait is for a bullish divergence to form here in the daily time frame. Kasi right now, if that is going to play out, then we can actually see potential massive movement pa nga dito ni Bitcoin. If let's say we are going to see another bullish divergence, then that is another opportunity in which we can also take advantage. In that case, we might see a bullish retracement for the time being if let's say we are going to see that bullish divergence form within the daily time frame. So right now, that is what I am going to monitor within the daily time frame. And guys, if you want to trade that latest movement, if let's say tomorrow you want to swing trade that volatility na ating inaabangan, you can actually trade that with Bybit. And if you want to claim bonus with Bybit, just use my sign up link na you can find in the description down below. Now, let's dive into the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve kasi look at this. Bitcoin is right now at one of our lowest point ng ating logarithmic growth curve. And typically, whenever now we are at that area, that is one of the still the best buying opportunity for the long term. And look at that. We are currently at that area ng kay Bitcoin. But ito yung kailangan tayo i-take note kasi look at this. Since we are at this level, we are right now falling around the final support of our logarithmic growth curve, which is itong 24,377. So, following this logarithmic growth curve, ang lowest possible point natin dito kay Bitcoin is around to 24,337 US dollars. And yeah, I think for me, I think we are going to consolidate dito. It's more likely that we are going to see a movement within this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve within the following weeks. It's just that we must have a massive support talaga dito with the Bitcoin price action. And if you're going to look at this within the weekly RSI, ito din yung maganda i-take note. Look at this. The RSI is right now currently oversold in the weekly time frame. And if you're going to look back in time dito sa ating sa weekly time frame, the only time na naging ganyan ka oversold si Bitcoin sa ating weekly time frame was during this period noong November 2018, and that was the time na bagsak si Bitcoin around 3,000 US dollars. And after that area, never na tayo bumalik dun sa area na yun sa 3,000 US dollars after getting oversold sa ating weekly time frame. So this is going to indicate na right now, this is the best buying opportunity within the whole crypto market. So I've been telling you for the past few months, bili ako ng bili. It doesn't matter kung saan ako bibili. Ang mahalaga is bumibili ako ng Bitcoin habang bumabagsak, and I'm accumulating for the long term. And of course, iba yung trades natin for the short term. Of course, may mga ibang analysis tayo na iniintindi for the short term. The short term will always be different than the bigger time frame kasi short term will have different volatility. But of course, for the long term, especially for investors, this is the chart that we have been following. And right now, look at this. Oversold in the weekly. And the only time na naging oversold na ganun was the previous time na lowest point ni Bitcoin in history. So right now, I think this is the best buying opportunity for the long term. And ako personally, nag-all-in na nga ako kay Bitcoin. Alam nyo guys, lahat yan na nag-all-in ako sa Bitcoin. Ilang beses ko na sinasabi sa inyo na nag-all-in na ako within this period. So yeah, sa ngayon na-fill in lahat yung mga buy orders ko. Wala na akong inaabangan ngayon actually na buy order kasi na-fill in na yung mga aking buy orders. So nakapag-all-in na ako. So what I'm going to do is just to hodl and just wait this one out for my long-term investment. And if you're going to look back further in time let's try to look at other charts. Let's try to use our Bitcoin index chart. Look at this. The Bitcoin index chart, these are the only times na naging oversold si Bitcoin sa RSI. There were only 3 times during January, I think January siya. Yeah, January 2015. That was also one of the lowest point, which was around $200. Same goes dito. The lowest point was around December 2018, which is also one of the lowest point wherein the RSI got oversold. And right now, we are at that oversold area dito kay Bitcoin. So right now, that is an investment opportunity talaga. So as what I've been saying in this video, this whole period is the best buying opportunity for the long term. So regardless ko ano sabihin ng mga tao na, bagsak na yan, wala na yung crypto market. Well, bahala sila kasi tayo, meron tayong data, and for the past few weeks, ang tagal na natin sinasabi na it's an investment opportunity for the long term. Regardless kung saan pumunta dito si Bitcoin, all we know is this green area is a buying opportunity. So right now, that is what I am going to do with the Bitcoin price. Lahat ng pera ko ngayon, ang gagawin ko na ngayon is mag-hodl na since yung aking buy orders ay nag-fill in na. Pero at the same time, if let's say you guys want to learn how to trade crypto for free, if you want to learn different trading strategies, you can actually check out our Gabb's Crypto 101 videos and our Gabb's Crypto 101 playlist. You can actually search this on YouTube if you want to learn how to trade. As you can see, nandito yung mga iba't ibang indicators na ginagamit ko. And if you also want to find this, guys, you can also check this out in the description down below. And as usual, take advantage of our partners na kasama dito sa ating playlist. So ayun, check nyo lang siya guys, yung ating Gabb's Crypto 101 playlist if you want to learn Bitcoin trading, especially during this time of the market, especially na lowest point tayo. Take this opportunity to learn more. At the same time, habang early pa ngayon, kaya yung i-considered na early investors for the time being kasi look at this, bagsak na bagsak yung market. At the same time, oversold at walang pumapansin sa Bitcoin ngayon. Take this opportunity to be one of the investors for the long term. But anyway, ayun muna update natin for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.